cruising till the second coat. And drink, son. Drink is a great provoker of 3 things.
Aye. What 3 things does drink especially provoke?
Marry, sir. Nose painting. Sleep. And urine. Lechery, sir. It provokes and it unprovokes. It provokes the desire, but it takes away the performance. Therefore, drink can be known to be an equivocator for lechery. It makes him and ignores him. Sets him on. Sets him off. It persuades him and disheartens him. Makes him stand too. And not stand too. In conclusion, equivocates him in a sleep and giving him the lie, leaves him.
I believe drink gave thee the lie last night.
Aye, it did. The very throat of me. But I acquitted him for his lie. And I think that being too strong for him. No, he did take up my leg sometime. But I made a shift to cast him. Oh.
Is thy master stirring? Our knocking is awake, Tim. Here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring, worthy thing?
Not yet.
He did command me to call timely on him. I have almost slipped the hour.
I'll bring you to him.
I know this is a joyful trouble to you, but yet 'tis one.
The labour we delight in, physics pain. Here's the door.
I'll make so bold to call, for 'tis my limited service.
Goes the king hence today?
He does. He did appoint, sir.
Well, the night has been unruly. Where we lay, our chimneys were blown down, and, as they say, lamentings heard in the air, strange screams of death, and prophesying with accents terrible, dire combustion and confused events.
'Twas a rough night.
Oh, horror!
Horror. Horror. Tongue nor heart cannot conceive nor name it.
What is the matter?
Confusion now hath made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder hath broke up the Lord's anointed temple and stole hence the life of the building.
What is't you say? The life!
We knew his majesty.
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight. Do not bid me speak. See, and then speak yourselves. Awake! Awake! Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason! Macwo! Donalbain! Malcolm, awake! Shake off this downy sleep! Death's counterfeit! Look on death itself! Up and see the green doom's image! Malcolm! Macwo! As from your graves, rise up and walk like sprites to countenance this horror! Ring the bell!
What's the business? That such a hideous trumpet calls to parley the sleepers of the house. Speak, speak!
Oh, gentle lady, 'tis not for you to hear what I can speak. The repetition in a woman's ear would murder as it fell. Oh, Banquo, our royal master's murdered.
in our house.
Too cruel, anyway. Dear Dove, I pray thee, contradict thyself. Say it is not so.
Had I been died an hour before this chance, I had lived a blessed time. For from this moment, there is nothing serious in mortality.
What is amiss?
Oh, you are, and do not know it. The spring, the head, the fountain of your blood is stopped. The very source of it is stopped.
Your royal fathers.
Murdered.
Ooh.
By whom?
Those in his chamber, they seemed a dunt. Their hands and faces were all badged with blood. So were their daggers, which a while we found upon their pillows. They stared and were distracted. No man's life was to be trusted with them.
Oh, yet I do repent me in my fury that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be wise, amazed, temperate and furious, loyal and neutral in a moment, no man? The expedition of my violent love outran the pause and reason.
Look to the lady.
Look to the lady. When we have our naked frames here, let us meet and question this most bloody piece of work.
Let's briefly put on manly readiness and meet in the hall together.
Well contented.
Why do we hold our tongues? That most may claim this argument for ours.
What should be spoken here? When our faith, hid in an order hall, they brought and seized us. Let's away. Our tears were not yet polluted.
What will you do? Let's not consort with them. To show an unfelt sorrow is an office that a false man does easy.
I'll to England. To Ireland, aye. Our separated fortunes shall keep us both the safer. There we are. Daggers and men's smiles. The needed blood.
This murderous shaft that shot hath not yet been lighted, and our safest way is to avoid aim. Therefore to horse, and let us not be dainty of leave-taking, but shift away. There's warrant in that theft which steals itself when there's no mercy left.
Is it not known yet who did this bold and bloody deed?
Those that Macbeth hath slain.
Alas the day. What proof could they pretend?
They were suborned. Malcolm and Donalbain, the king's two sons, are stolen away and fled, which puts upon them suspicion of the deed.
Against nature still. Thriftless ambition, thou wilt raven up thine own life's means. 'Tis most like the sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
He's already named and got to Scone to be invested.
And you? You were to Scone?
No, cousin. I'll to Fife.
Well, then I will thither.
Well, may you see things well done there. Adieu. Lest our old robes sit easier than our new.
Thou hast it now. King Cawdor grants all as the weird sisters promised. but I fear thou hast played most foully. Yet it was said it should not stand in thy posterity, but that myself should be the root and father of many kings. If there come truth from them, may not your verities be made good on me, and make your oracles mine, set me in mine own hope, but hush, no more. Here's our chief guest.
If he had been forgot, it should be as a gap in our great feast, and all thing unbecoming.
Tonight, sir, we shall hold a solemn supper, and I'll request your presence.
And let your highness command, to which my duties are with an indissoluble tie forever knit.
Ride you this afternoon.
Aye, my lord,
As far you ride.
as far, my lord, as time will fix, twixt this and supper.
We hear our bloody cousins are bestowed in England and in Ireland, not confessing their cruel parricide, filling their hearers with strange invention. But of that tomorrow, and therewithal, we shall have cause of state craving us jointly. Those flee on swiftly.
Aye, my good lord. The time calls upon us.
Tie you to horse. Farewell. We shall keep ourselves tonight till supper time alone. Sir, attend those gentlemen our pleasure.
They are, my lord, without the palace gate.
Bring them before us. To be thus is nothing but to be safe thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared. 'Tis much he dares. And to that dauntless temper of his mind, he hath a wisdom that doth guide his valor to act in safety. There is none but he whose being I do fear. He chid the sisters when first they put the name of king upon me, and bade them speak to him. Then prophet-like, they hailed him father to a line of kings. Upon my head they placed a fruitless crown, but a barren scepter in my gripe, thence to be wrenched with an unlineal hand, no son of mine succeeding. If be so, for Banquo's issue have I filed my mind. For them, the gracious Duncan have I murdered, put rancors in the vessel of my peace for them, a mine eternal jewel given to the common enemy of man, to make them kings, the seed of Banquo kings. Rather than so, come fate into the list, and champion me for the utterance. Who's that? Was not yesterday we spoke?
It was. So please, your highness.
And have you considered of my speeches? Know you that it was he in the times past that held you so under fortune that you had thought been our innocent self?
You made it known to us.
I did so, and went further, which is now our second point of meeting. Do you find your patience so predominant in your nature that you can let this go? Are you so gospel to pray for this good man and his issue, whose heavy hand hath bowed you to the grave and beggared yours forever?
I am one, my liege, whom the vile blows and buffets of this world have so incensed me that I am reckless what I do to spite the world.
I, mother, so weary with disasters, tugged with fortune, that I would set my lie on any chance to mend it or be bid on it.
Both of you know Banquo was your enemy. So is he mine. And at such bloody distance that every minute of his being thrust against my nearest of life. And though I could, with barefaced power, sweep him from my sight and bid my will about it, yet I must not. For certain friends that are both his and mine, whose loves I may not drop, but wail his fall, who I myself struck down.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command.
Within the hour, at most, I will advise thee where to plant thyself. Acquaint thee with the perfect spy of the time, the moment on what must be done tonight, and something from the castle. Always thought I require clearness. And with him, to leave no rubs nor botches in the word. Fleons his son, that keeps him company, whose absence is no less material to me than is his father's, must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart. I'll come to you anon. It is concluded. Banquo, thy soul's flight, if it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
Is Banquo gone from court? Aye, madam, but returns again tonight. Say to the king I would attend his leisure for a few words. Madam, I will. Naught sad, all spent, for our desire is got without content. It is safer to be that which we destroy than by destruction dwell in doubtful joy. And now, my lord, why do you keep alone? Sorriest fancies your companions making, using those thoughts which should have died with them, you think on. Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done.
Oh, we have scotched the snake, not killed it. It is better to be with the dead than we to gain our piece of scent to peace, than on the tortured nature of the mind to lie in restless ecstasy. Duncan is in his grave. After life's fitful fever, he sleeps well. Nor steel, nor poison, malice domestic, foreign levy, nothing can touch him further.
Come on, gentle, my good lord. Sleep o'er your rugged looks. Be bright and jovial as our guest tonight.
So shall I, my love. And so I pray be. Let your remembrance apply to Banquo. Present him eminence, with both eye and tongue, unsafe the while that we must lave our honours in these flattering streams, making our faces visage to our hearts, disguising what they are.
You must leave this.
Oh, full of scorpions is my mind, dear wife. Thou knowest, Banquo at his flails lives.
But in them nature's copy's not eternal.
Ah, there's comfort yet. They are assailable. Then be thou jocund. Ere the bat hath flown its cloistered flight to black Hecate's summons, there shall be done a deed of dreadful note.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, till thou applaud the deed. Night thickens. The crow makes wing to the rooky wood. Good things of day begin to droop and drowse, whilst night's black angels to their prey do rouse. Thou marvelst at my word, but hold thee still. Things bad begun make strong themselves by ill. So prithee, go with me.
Who did bid thee join with us?
Macbeth.
He needs not our mistrust, since he delivers our officers and what we have to do to the direction just.
Stand with us. The west yet glimmers with some streaks of day. Now spurs the lated traveller apace to gain the timely inn. Near approaches the subject of our watch.
Hark! I hear horses.
To the left, the horse! And 'tis he. The rest are within the notes of expectation, or already in court.
His horses go about.
Almost a mile, but it does usually, as all men do, from hence to the palace gate, make it their walk. 'Tis he.
Stand true.
It will be rain, right?
Let it come down.
Shred! Blind!
You know your own degree, Sitter. At first, at last, the hearty welcome. Ourself will play the humble host and mingle with society. Our hostess keeps her state, but in best time we will require her welcome.
Pronounce it for me, sir, to all our friends. As my heart speaks, they are welcome.
See, they encounter thee with their thanks. Both sides are even. Here I'll sit in the midst. Be large in mirth, and on we'll drink a measure the table round. There's blood on my face.
His back walls then.
Better thee without than thee within. Is he dispatched?
His throat is cut. This I did for him.
Thou art the best of the customers. Yet he's would have been the life of Theos. If thou did it, thou art the non-parade.
Royal sir, play on skate.
Here comes my fit again. I had else been perfect, now I am cabined, cribbed, confined, bound into saucy doubts and fears. But Banquo said,
I say for the ditch he bides, with 20 trenchant gashes on his head, the least a death to nature.
thanks to that, there the grown serpent lies. The word is fled, hath nature that in time will bend. No TV present. Tomorrow we'll hear ourselves again.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer.
Sweet remembrance. Now, good
Good digestion waits on appetite, and health on both.
May it please your highness, sit.
Now, had we our countries honour roofed, where the grace person of our Banquo present, who may I rather challenge for unkindness than pity for mischance.
His absence, sir, lays blame upon his promise. Please, your highness, that you grace us with your royal company.
The table's full.
Here is a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What is the news, your highness?
Which of you has done this?
What, my good lord?
Thou canst not say I did it! Never shake thy gory locks at me!
Gentlemen, rise, his highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends, my royal lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. Pray you keep seat. The fit is but momentary. Upon a thought he will again be well. If much you note him, you shall offend him, and extend his passion. Drink, regard him not. But your man...
And a bold on the dare look upon that would try to pull the devil.
This is the very painting of your fear. This is the air-driven dagger that you sent legend to Duncan. Shame itself. Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Why? If I stand here, I saw him.
My worthy lord, your noble friends do lack you.
I do forget. Do not muse at me, my most worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing to those that know me. Come, love and health to all. Then I'll sit down. Bring me some wine. Full. I drink to the general joy of the whole table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. Would he were here! Come on, and clear my sight! Let the earth hide thee! Thy bones are marvelous, thy blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation in those eyes which thou dost glare with.
Because this could be as but as a thing of custom. 'Tis no other, only spoils the pleasure of the time.
No man there! I'm there! Approach thou now, like the rugged Russian bear, the armed rhinoceros, or the hurricane tiger. Take any shape of that, and my firm nerves shall never tremble. Hence, horrible shadow and real mockery! Hence! Why, being gone, I am man again. Prithee, sit still.
You have displaced the mirth. Broke the good meeting with such admired disorder.
Can such things be? And overcomers, like a summer's cloud without our special wonder. You make me strange. But even to the disposition that I owe, you can behold such sights and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks, whilst mine is blanched with fear.
What sights, my lord?
Pray you speak not. He grows worse and worse. Question enrages him. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order of your going, but go at once!
Good night. Better health attend his majesty.
A kind good night to all.
It will have blood. They say blood will have blood. Stones have been known to move, and trees to speak. What is the night?
Almost at odds with the morning, which is which?
How sayest thou that Macbeth denies his person at our great bidding?
Did you send to him, sir?
I hear it by the way, but I will send. There's not a one of them, but in his house I do keep a servant feed. I will tomorrow, and betimes I will, to the weird sisters. More shall they speak. For now I am bound to know by the worst means. The worst. For mine own good. All cause shall give way. I am in blood, stepped so far. Should I wade no more? Returning was tedious as go o'er. Strange things I have in head, that will to hand, which must be acted, ere they may be scanned.
You lack the season of all nature's sleep.
Sleep. Come. We'll to sleep. My strange and self-abuse is the initiate fear that wants hard use. We are yet but young indeed.
My former speeches have but hit your thoughts, which can interpret further. May I say, things have been strangely born for peace. For from broad words, because he failed his presence at the tyrant's feast, I hear Macbeth lives in disgrace. Sir, can you tell where he bestows himself?
The son of Duncan, from whom this tyrant keeps the due of birth, lives in the English court, where he is received of the most pious Edward with such grace that the malevolence of fortune nothing takes from his high respect. Thither is gone Macduff, to pray the holy king upon his aid to wake Northumberland and warlike seaward. This report hath so exasperated the king that he prepares for some attempt of war.
Sent he to Macduff?
He did, and with an absolute cert, not I, the cloudy messenger, turns me his back and comes as who should say, you'll rue the time that clogs me with this answer.
That might well advise him to a caution, to hold what distance his wisdom can provide. Some holy angel, fly to the court of England and unfold his message. Here he come, that a swift blessing may soon return to this, our suffering country, under a hand accursed.
I'll send my prayers with him.
Fire burn and cauldron bubble, double, double, toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble, double, double, toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble, round about the cauldron go. In the poisoned entrails
me heart. Double, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Double, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Eye of newt and tongue of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog, adder's fork and blind worm's sting, lizard's leg and howlet's wing. For a charm of power and trouble, like a hell broth boil and bubble. Double, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Double, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Slivered in the moon's eclipse, nose of Turk and Tartar's lip, finger of birth strangled babe, ditch delivered by a drum, make the gruel thick and slab. Double, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Double, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Cool it with a baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good. By the clicking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. Open locks, whoever knocks.
How now? Secret, black, and midnight act. What is to do?
A deed without a name.
I conjure you, by that which you profess, however you came to me. Answer me to what I ask.
Speak, demand.
We'll answer.
Say if that's rather. Hear it from our mouths or from our masters.
Call him! Let me see him.
Pour in sound blood that hath eaten her 9 farrow. Grease that sweating from the murderous gibbet. Throw into the flame. Come high or low, thyself and office deftly show.
Tell me, thou unknown power.
He knows thy thoughts. Hear his speech, but say thou naught.
Macbeth, 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 beware Macduff, beware the Thane of Fife, dismiss me, enough.
Whate'er thou art, for thy good caution thanks, thou hast harped my fear aright. Yet one word more.
He will not be commanded. Here comes another, more potent than the first.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth.
Had I 3 ears, I'd hear thee.
Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none a woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then live, Macduff! What need I fear of thee? Yet I'll make assurance double sure, and take a bond of fate. Thou shalt not live, that I may tell pale-hearted fear it lies, and sleep in spite of thunder. What is this? It rises like the issue of a king, and wears upon its baby brow the round and top of sovereignty.
Listen, but speak not to it.
Be lion-mettled, proud, and take no care for chiefs who frets or where conspirers are. Macbeth shall never vanquished be, until great burning wood to high Dunsinane Hill shall come against him.
Well, that will never happen! Who can impress the forest, bid the tree unfix his earth-bound root? No man, sweet Boatman's good. Rebellion's dead, rise never till the wood of Burnham rise. And our high-placed Macbeth shall live the lease of nature, pay his breath to time and mortal custom. Yet, my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me, if thou art can tell so much, shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom? I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall on you. Tell me now!
Show! Show! Show!
Oh! Oh!
Show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
Thou art too like the spirits of Banquo. Down! Thy crown does sear mine eyeballs. And thy hair, thou other gold-bound brow, is like the first. A third is like the former. Filthy hands! Why do you show me this? A fourth, start eyes, what this line stretch out to the crack of doom. Another yet. A seventh, I'll see no more. And yet, the eighth appears, who bears a glass that shows me many more. And on some I see that twofold bulls and treble scepters carry. Horrible sight! And now I see 'tis true, for the blood-bolted Banquo smiles upon me and points at them for his. What? Is this so? Where are they? Go. Let this pernicious hour stand I accursed in the calendar. Come in without that! Saw you the weird sisters?
No, my lord.
Came they not by you?
No, indeed, my lord.
Infected be the air whereon they ride.